Yo, what's up, 600K Gamer? Yo, what's up, Wizzy?
Yo, what up, Lee?
What's good, homie? How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great.
If I don't talk, it's just because I'm on a call.
It's cool. How's everybody doing? That is great to hear from everyone. Yeah, I'm about to drop an actual video. Hopefully in like a week. I mean by next week.
Yeah, so you want to run duos or what?
I gotta invite. Dang.
No, it's cool. You can invite whoever you want.
I don't.
I really don't care. It's all good.
What? You got a mic now? That is what's up. How you doing, homie?
Today was the most terrifying day of my life.
What happened?
It was a tornado today in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tornadoes really do not happen at.
Oh, wow.
And I was scared out of my mind. I was terrified.
At least you're good,
well,
though.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Exactly.
It was like, so like, my sister and my cousin were gonna link up at the movies today, right? And like, it was in Kenwood, like, and like, Kenwood's like where the movie theaters is, like where everything is, and like, the tornado struck there first and destroyed everything. And that's when, like, I heard sirens outside. I thought it was my friend's mic. So I took off my headset because I couldn't hear anything for real. And I looked out the window. I was like, "So yo," like, and I saw like a tree get struck in the backyard. I'm like, "Yo, everyone get in the basement." And, like I took the dogs and put them in the basement too. Like everyone was in the basement, and like it was so scary because I had 8 people watching my stream on me.
While you're in the freaking basement, yeah, that's like so gnarly. Dude, tornadoes are nothing to play with.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, you play all day to have that. I was first than you, bro. They literally had it first than you.
The crazy.
Yeah.
I do play. Yo, the funny part about that, it's right here. I just haven't played it yet. Hopefully, I'll be able to play it this weekend. But I bought it, and I just like can't get off of this.
And like playing, like the sirens were like going off and on. Like when the sirens stopped, I went back upstairs. Then like we were upstairs for like a good 15 minutes. Then like the eye was just like the eye of the tornado. Like I guess like the tornado was just like over us. And like I saw like my nephew's bike is like in the front yard, right? It's a plastic little like bike. Tell me why, it flung into the street, the garbage can tipped over. I was like, everyone go back in the basement.
That is scary as crap, yo.
And like we were in there for like 15-20 minutes, and that's when we came back out. My grandma called me. She was like, in a couple of minutes, go back in the basement because like another tornado is about to hit. I'm like, what? And that's when like I was dozing off, and that's when I looked to my left. I can just see hail hitting my window rapidly. I'm like, everyone get in the basement. Like the trees were rocking, like that. Like it was just crazy.
Yeah, nature is probably the most scariest thing to face on planet Earth.
But if there was a tornado, how do you got still Wi-Fi and all?
Because it didn't really like it passed through us. It just wasn't really that close to do damage.
Yeah, see, like with tornadoes, the funny part about it, when I was super young, like almost the same situation happened. So like, there was this movie that came out called Meteor Man, and this tornado like wiped out our Walmart, part of the mall, the Toys R Us, the movie
That's
theater,
crazy.
like all this, right? So this is when I lived in Virginia. We're supposed to go see
like-
this movie, and like the movie wasn't at this movie theater, so we left. Like 15 or 20 minutes after we left, the freaking tornado hit and wiped out everything. They would have wiped out where we were, and the Walmart that got wiped out, we were in that Walmart buying candy before we left to go to this other movie theater that was like maybe 30 or 40 minutes away.
Dang.
And it happens that quick, so I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like crazy too, cause it like where my mom grew up, it like wiped out this whole area. It's called Pocahontas. It's named after like the official
Yes, 'cause I,
Pocahontas.
Like at first I didn't really believe it, cause like tornadoes really don't happen in Ohio. And like it's this thing on my phone, cause like my phone is ran by Metro PCS, and it's like this thing, it tells me all the news as soon as I turn on my phone. I'm reading it. It says 3 twisters drop in the center of downtown Ohio. I'm like, what? No way. And that's when all I hear is sirens go off. I'm like, oh nah.
I lived 2 I don't know how to say it, hurricanes, I think it was.
Yeah.
Cause I live like I live Puerto Rico like this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll invite you 600K. Type your if you can't go to my chat and put your YouTube in there. I'm pretty sure somebody's trying to sub to you, Patrick or whoever. I was saying you should put your YouTube in the chat.
Yeah.
Just type.
And all those things that you were saying, like, were kind of true. Like how you said, like, I communicate better than people that mostly like that don't have a mic.
Oh, you're like one of the best. That's the thing that like trips my mind out. That you communicate like way better than somebody who I'm actually like being able to talk to. It's like so funny, and it's like weird because I feel like now it's gonna be even better than what it was before. Because it's like you find something, you're gonna mark it. You're about to go somewhere, there's an enemy, you mark it. Like I don't know.
Cause like what I would usually do is like I'll find a treasure map, right? And like I'll mark it down, like I'll like spam my marker button, and like y'all can see that I found the treasure map. Then I'll pick it up. Then I will run to the treasure, and if I die, that'll just be 100% my fault.
Yeah, but you don't ever. The situation doesn't ever happen like that. Yo, what's up, Nasty Nigel? I don't know. Like I know playing with you. Like I play with a ton of people, right? So there's like certain people I play with, right? And it just like completely makes me look like I cannot play at all. And then other people I play with, the gameplay is like elevated. And then we're always gonna come in like, we usually come in like the top 3 or 4 every single time that we play. Like we get super close to winning a match. Like sometimes we don't, but a lot of the times it's like really good games in my opinion, compared to like me playing with other people, and I'm like every single match that I play with them I'm dead.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but like, oh yeah, listen to the new getaway game mode. I like that game mode.
Well, I wanna play that. I wanna try to do some of those.
It's really fun actually, but like that bad thing about it is we can't land super far away, cause like the storm comes in before the timer even goes down. So like we have to get pushed into the circle.
So what's the objective of the game? We're trying to get stuff.
So see that thing on my back? It's like a jewel, a llama.
Yeah.
You have to pick up that jewel, and it looks exactly like this but a different color. And the person who is holding the jewel gets health and shield as they're using it. But the weakness is that your character runs 10% slower.
Gotcha.
And like
it's like capture the flag I'm taking.
Something like that. Like it's like, and there's 3 vans. No, yeah, it's 3 vans, and there's 4 llamas. And first to escape the vans, and when the vans go away, you when all the vans are gone, you lose. Technically, it's like more like a win the race type of game. Like slow and steady wins the race
Got you. So it's all about the tortoise, not the hare.
Exactly. But like sometimes like it's gonna have to be like that. Like say if like I found it, like I had the jewel, like I have the little like crate thing, and like I couldn't like get it. What you would do is look on your map to see who has the jewel and try to assassinate them while you're on your way to the circle. So it's technically all about cutting off people on their route and trying to stop the people from using the vans.
Got you. So this game's more about strategy.
Skill and strategy, yeah.
Got you. That sounds like my type of game.
Cause like when I was playing it, like I was so scared because like these guys were like ramping up to the van, right? And they were building like 8 walls like in a second, and I was like terrified.
Yo, Lane. Lane.
What's good, Miguel?
I gotta leave.
Aww.
See you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, homie.
Okay.
And Lane, like when we were in the tornado, right? Like our power cut out. Like not our power, but like my like our service went out. Like I couldn't call anybody. Like I had to like go and see like what was going on upstairs, and like I couldn't see nothing, but like just crazy. Like it was just like hard to describe. Like I couldn't see anything.
Was the sky like completely black?
Yeah, it was terrifying. And like all you heard, like when you were in the basement, all you heard was like just wind blowing, like you know, like when when someone's blowing on something.
Yeah, it sounds like
that's
a train's coming
like.
through. That's what it reminded, because like we heard the storm miles away. Like you could literally, the sky was like completely almost, it was like a weird pitch black. Like it was nighttime, but it definitely wasn't night. It's like a very eerie type feeling.
I would have probably cried. I'm not even lying. Like, it wasn't really that dark, but it was dark. I would have probably cried.
I mean, that's like a traumatic experience. So like I would say natural disasters are probably the most serious thing us as humans can face. Like earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes.
And like, we don't even get stuff like that. We mostly get just floods. We mostly get floods and severe thunderstorms. When I saw a tornado, I'm like, hold on, I'm like, nah, they're lying. And then I went on my Snapchat, and all I see is like, this and this, tornado warning, this and this, but a tornado watch, go in the basement. I heard the sirens. I was like, I called my cousin, because he lives in Hyde Park. I'm like, yo, do you hear those sirens? He's like, nah, why? I'm like, yo, it's a tornado on its way. I'm finna rush into the basement. And that's when everybody go in the basement.
Yeah, Boston does have YT. Somebody in the chat wants your YouTube.
It's Patrick Sadler. I will type it in the chat, and so you can see it. Like not in the chat, like in the game chat on the game.
I don't know who else. I guess we could just do 3.
It's just Patrick Sadler, and if you want to know my YouTube icon is actually a raven mixed with the galaxy sin.
It's quite.
And then if y'all want to watch some videos on there, there's only one video on there. It was like back when I was like super bad at the game, and I got my very first quick scope with a sniper.
But now you're a savage.
Haha. I was playing with Smushy Fat Boy Ken. He just got offline. We just got to win. He just got off. That's why I had joined you.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I had to take a break. Like I like playing the game, but I like play it too much to where like sometimes I need a break because I get very.
Because I thought like the tornado hit you or something. I'm like, yo.
No, it's like I don't know. It's weird that we used to have tornadoes kind of where I live, but recently the weather's been completely different. Like,
yeah, probably
we
like
don't get snowstorms, we don't get nothing, and we used to get hit really bad for snow. It's like the weather is like completely going.
And it felt kind of weird today, cause like, you know, like when they say like hot and cold, like it like one day like it was super cold and like the next day it was like super hot. That's what mostly causes tornado, because hot and cold air does not mix.
Exactly. So that's what, like, you have a cold front that goes into a warm front, which causes the tornado to actually start.
Exactly.
And it usually starts in like a wide open area, like usually places that have like farms. Like Ohio is a good place because there's a lot of farm area. So there's
But
like
I live
all
in
this
Cincinnati. Like I live in the city part where like with all the hills and stuff.
But I mean, it's still a part of Ohio. So it's like storms, like a storm could like progress, like, let me say, like, I'm trying to think of a place in Ohio that I've been to. I can't think of the name. Hey, it's kind of near Cincinnati.
Columbus?
I've been to Columbus too, but it's not Columbus. It's like a lot of farms and stuff.
Oh, Dayton or something?
No, it's got some weird name.
Hamilton County, Lexington, Kentucky, I don't know.
I can't remember. I know that we went there. We left Cleveland, and then we went there. This was like when I was on like this skateboard tour called Van Sport Tour, and I remember us like going through this very country area, going to Cincinnati.
Did I tell you that story about how my neighbor ran over my skateboard?
Nah.
Okay, so I was shooting like, okay, so the hill, like I used to live on a hill, like, so like my house was like on the hill, and like it was just like it was like had a steep hill, so I could go straight down. So like I was on that hill skateboarding, right, and I was going way too fast, and I tried to stop myself, and I couldn't. So I was just like, I didn't even try it. Like I stepped on my skateboard and I was riding it, flipped into the air, and then it fell back on the ground, and it just rolled down the street, and my neighbor was backing out of the driveway, and he just ran it.
I'm sorry. The same thing has happened to me, yeah. Like, almost the same exact. So that's like the worst feeling too, because you like watch it and it feels like it's in slow-mo, and you're like, oh my god, and then you're like, I don't know if you tried to yell, but like when it happened to me, I'm like trying to yell and the person like doesn't hear you and they just roll over it. And I'm like,
you know, like he was a pretty good guy, like he was young, so like he was like, yo, I got you. Like he said I have like this skateboard signed by a professional skateboarder. I forgot who it was, but like I'm like, yo, thank you. He just gave it to me.
what's up, Irony? AKA LUNKO, how you doing tonight? Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I was sponsored. I'll tell you this. Like, all right, so I'm about to go skate this like very famous skate spot in Washington D.C. And I live like, I don't know, like 20 minutes away skating. Like, it's all like downhill, but it's like to get back to my house, it's like uphill. And to catch a bus in D.C. at the time, it takes you like an hour to get somewhere that would take you like, I would say, 5 or 10 minutes to drive. Like the bus.
What was the farthest you ever traveled? Sorry to cut you off, but what was the farthest you ever traveled?
On a skateboard?
Like, nah, I'm talking like just like states, everything.
I've been all over the United States twice on a skateboard.
Okay, so this football season, I went to Orlando, Florida, and won the world championship ring. Okay, and when we were like, this ride took forever. Like we stopped at least like 19 to 20 gas stations on our way back to Ohio.
That's crazy.
Like, okay, so when we first got in the car, right? As soon as we hit Kentucky, right? I was like, yo, this is gonna be a long ride. So like my friends kept asking me like, where were we? Because I had the Google map up. Bruh, we were in Kentucky for the longest.
Yeah, Kentucky's
like,
a long, like, state to drive through. Oh, Kentucky.
And that's where, like, we finally got through Kentucky, right? And I was like, yo, we are in Tennessee. That's when we had made our way down to Georgia. Like, I'm like, y'all, we in Georgia right now. like half of everybody is asleep. Like everybody's still up for real. Like y'all, like we in Georgia right now. Tell me why we went to sleep, right? And that's when we had got lost almost. That's when like we were like in Florida. We were in Jacksonville. I don't know what happened, but it took us so long to get out of Jacksonville, Florida. I was so